However, I did find an interesting stat. It's not going to sway my opinion or anything, but this kind of does go against Chelsea. But Chelsea have only scored 41% of their goals from home, and that's actually the lowest ratio in the entire league, which is quite
Wait,
interesting.
I thought you said Palace only scored 3 of their 10 at home. No.
Uh, Wait, hold on. Is my
Uh,
fact a little wrong?
um,
Wait, yo, Kaibo,
yo,
Kaibo,
Uh,
you might be a little.
Kaibo.
um. All right, let me get back to that. But anyways,
Welcome to episode 14 of the CoDaKrew podcast. We are back with another Premier League prediction episode. Right now, somehow, someway, I don't even know how this is possible. Me and Kaibo are once again tied with 53 points each. We're now 12 rounds into the Premier League. This should not be happening anymore, but it somehow is. Now, the way this works is that there are 10 matches in every week. We predict who's going to win, or we can predict a draw as well. If we get that right, we get a point, and there are also multipliers, which is a little bit complicated, so it's going to be on the screen how that works. And also on the screen now is going to be our results from last match. Kaibo, do you have any comments?
I just want to say I'm in an amazing mood right now. Liverpool has just we're filming this on the night Liverpool and Madrid just played. So obviously, as you guys might know, Liverpool, as I said before, absolutely killed Madrid. I'm in a great mood right now. Life is great right now.
Okay, that's
You
excellent.
know, the Madrid fans are the Madrid fans are crying. Man City
Yeah,
just took the 3-0 lead in the Champions
yeah.
League. I'm no
Mbappe is
Liverpool fan,
washed.
Oh,
but I'm no
there's
Yeah,
fan
been a
of.
lot of chaos. There's been a
Yeah,
lot. Yeah.
listen, I'm no Liverpool fan, but when Real Madrid and Man City are failing, you always love to see it.
yeah. And funnily enough, this match day, we actually do have a Liverpool Man City matchup. So
That's gonna
stick
be
around to
exciting.
see our prediction.
Yes, we should stay tuned for that. All right, so we shall get started then. The first one is Brighton versus Southampton. Brighton are like they're near the top of the table, while Southampton is dead last. So how are we feeling about this one?
Hmm.
I
I
mean, I
feel
feel
like
like you just said it right there, no? I mean, look,
yeah,
Southampton have the second worst defense in the league. They've conceded 24 goals so far in the Premier League, and Brighton's main asset is their attack. Brighton's been playing so well; they're like tied for third in the Premier League in terms of points. They're playing like they're a top four team, and they might end up as a top four team with the way things are going now. So, I mean, it's pretty clear to me. Brighton's at home; they're going to win this.
yeah. Again, yeah, easy. Yeah, there's just not much to say, honestly. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, we're talking about a top team versus a bottom team. I mean,
yeah.
yeah, that's not
Hey,
that.
I mean, to be fair, last week it was a top team versus a bottom team, and I do want to say we had a hard time, Liverpool, us. We had a harder time with Southampton than we did with Real Madrid.
That is true. That is
Yeah,
Like
completely true. Watching both games, yes.
significantly. It wasn't even close. Like genuinely playing Madrid was like genuinely light work. Like uh, we dominated that game. Like
Dude,
sure, we missed the penalty, they missed the penalty, whatever. But like genuinely,
oh,
it wasn't even close. Like
like
Southampton,
without Courtois like magic in the first half, that game could have gotten ugly, dude.
dude. I feel like any game, like any UCL game, if Courtois is not in that, or even Lunin, like Lunin's great too. Like if they
Yeah, that's
have
true.
mhm.
a somewhat like a mid goalie, dude, they're getting destroyed.
Oh
So,
yeah.
yeah,
It's crazy, bro. You guys be winning against Madrid easy, but then you go to when you went to Southampton, it was like tough work.
dude, I've been saying that. Like, I know, I think a few weeks ago, people were talking about how we had such a hard schedule coming up and such a hard fixture, and I was saying this. I would not be surprised if we won every single game but lost against Southampton.
Yeah. I mean, look, I guess there is some credence in saying, Southampton shouldn't be like underestimated, especially with, and we've talked about this before, how close all the teams in the Prem are now. But I mean, dude, like sorry to get off of your track, but I just want to say, like, though even when we were talking about this a few minutes ago, Brighton is now a top team. They're not a mid-table or an upper mid-table team anymore. This is now a team that's contending for the Champions League. That it doesn't matter who you are. Nobody is ever going to go to Brighton and have a free win anymore. So we got to start putting some respect on these guys, bro.
Yeah, yeah, easy decision,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. All right then. I guess we move on. Crystal Palace versus Newcastle.
Man, I think this one is again quite an obvious pick. I have to go with Newcastle here. Although one thing that does kind of worry me though is that I believe is this a Newcastle stat? Hold on, I'm sorry. Wait, yeah, okay. Just okay, sorry. This is a Crystal Palace stat.
Uh-huh.
Just 3 of Crystal Palace's 10 Premier League goals this season have been scored in home games. Even though it seems like Newcastle are away here, Crystal Palace they don't score at home.
Hmm.
Um, so and also just look at the table, man. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious. I have to give this to Newcastle.
It's not so obvious. I think the table is deceiving, if anything, because right now, Crystal Palace are in relegation zone, 8 points from 12 games. However, remember a few games ago, we were talking about them like they were already toast. They had, I believe, 3 points, just 3 points in their first 8 games, but now they have got 5 points in their last 4 games, and they're actually on pretty good form. On the other hand, Newcastle just lost to West Ham, which if y'all don't remember, West Ham is kind of down bad this year. So I feel like this is not as obvious as Kaibo is making it out to be. And considering Crystal Palace are playing this game at home, considering that players like Ismail Assar and Fleet Mateta are getting back into form, I'm actually gonna go for draw here.
Wait, you saying
Hmm.
Crystal Palace on pretty decent form, even though they didn't
Five
move up
points in the
the
last 4 games, dude. That's not
yeah,
bad.
but it seems like they didn't move up the table at all from that.
No, well, okay, but that's because no, but they were so far below is my point that it looks like they're in a much worse position than they actually are.
Wow. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna have to put a times 2 multiplier on that. I'm just looking ahead. I don't want to make my mistake again like before. I
Okay,
think
Okay,
this is a safe times 2, I would say.
I was
yeah,
debating whether to do draw or Newcastle, so I'm actually not gonna put any multipliers on your prediction
Okay.
there.
Yeah,
I
that's
think it's
fair.
good.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Good predictions, yeah.
okay, okay. I see you're getting pretty active early with the multipliers. Yes. All right then. Okay, next one. Quite interesting. I think we have an interesting stat for this one.
Yes.
Brentford versus
Okay.
Leicester.
I
Oh,
hope,
you have a
Darian, you
stat?
have access to this stat, but let me talk. I want you to give you some context, okay?
Okay,
So this
yeah,
game is going to be Brentford versus Leicester. And I found
yeah,
this stat absolutely hilarious. Okay?
That's so crazy.
All right.
okay,
Let me go over the stat.
all right.
Leicester
Wait,
has
are you gonna share
not.
it with me?
Yes, it should be on your email. I sent it to you.
Okay, hang on.
Okay, but I'll say it verbally. I'm just gonna hope that you get it, right? If you don't get it, it's
Okay,
okay. But this
all
is
right.
basically
I
the
I
stat,
got
okay?
it. I've gotten it. It's loading. Go ahead.
Leicester have not lost a single game against Brentford since March 14th, 1953, back in League Division 2.
Yo,
They
you
have
know
never lost a Premier League game.
might be older than some of our grandparents, though.
Wait, what?
Uh,
Wait.
honestly, this is just sad for Brentford. This is really
Yo,
sad for Brentford.
nah, 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 nah. There's no way.
And
The
Okay,
numbers don't lie. The stats do
damn.
not lie.
Because here's the you want to know what you want to know what the crazy part is?
yeah,
You want to know the crazy part? I
yeah.
actually had a Brentford win for this one,
Oh my
but
goodness.
like after seeing
You
this,
can't
bro,
change it.
damn. I mean, look, damn. I mean, even in the season where we were relegated 2 years ago, and
Yeah.
Brentford were at their peak performance, they somehow still didn't beat us once.
Yep.
What? Oh my god.
Brentford cannot. They're
But
cursed against
okay.
Leicester.
Wait,
Yeah.
okay, you may have a crazy stat, but I have a stat of my own to defend Brentford here. And that is, you're looking at the past, and I think the Premier League power rankings have radically shifted in the last few years. And if you look at Brentford this season, they may be technically mid-table, but they have 16 points in their 6 home games, 5 wins and a draw in their 6 home games. That might be the best in the league. They have they have looked so good at home like that I don't care what like old precedent there has been, what the past has said, but there's simply no way. There is simply no way that Leicester get a win here, and I highly doubt they even draw. So I'm just gonna have to look at this season. Forget the curses. Brentford's gonna win this.
Darian, you sound more like a Brentford fan than a Leicester fan right now.
Dude,
Well,
yeah. This
we
guy's a
just sacked our.
Leicester fan,
We
by
don't
the
even have
way.
a manager right now. Okay, like what are you expecting us to do?
Oh
You
my
expecting
goodness.
we're gonna be the one? We're gonna be the one team that beats Brentford at home. Out of all of the teams in the Premier League, Leicester City, that has currently no manager. We just sacked Steve Cooper. Is gonna be the one team that can beat Brentford at home.
Yo, Jamie
Man,
Vardy got this, bro. Jamie Vardy.
that's what history says though. I feel like, dude,
Y'all got bro. Brentford has one of the
1953.
best strikers in the league right now, and we have Wout Faze in our back line. Like what are like, bro? Like there's just no way.
Oh,
Bro.
okay. All right, that's fair. But I just feel
I'm
like,
sorry. I'm putting a times two multiplier on that, bro. That's crazy.
yeah,
Wait,
okay. Let me consider this. Do I put a times two multiplier on this? You know what? I'm gonna leave it. I feel like we're gonna have more disagreements.
Actually,
So
you know what?
yeah.
No. I scrap that. Not times two. I'm actually gonna go for times three. And actually, this spot remembered something. The reason I'm gonna go with times three for this one is because Kaibo has used this logic many times in the past. Many times in the past, he said, "This game ends in a draw 61% of the time. This team has beaten this team in their last five appearances, so on and so forth." And I'm sorry, Kaibo, but every single time you've used that argument, that team ends up not winning. So
Okay, but I feel like for this matchup though, this is just insane. 1953, dude. Dude, 19 like I
dude,
don't know,
I'm
man.
putting them on. I'm sorry, man. Multiplier.
Okay.
I-
All right. Okay. You know
I'm
what?
doing
That's
it.
fair.
Times
That's fair.
three.
That's fair. That's fair. But
Times
I
three.
just
I
feel
gotta
like
get it out. We're not gonna have that many disagreements, I think. So
okay. Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
okay, all right. This created some interesting fireworks. Next one, Wolves versus Bournemouth. Wolves been looking better these days. So
Wow. Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. And I feel like, dude, they're doing better than City, man. I would take them over City. Um, no,
crazy
genuinely.
statement,
I
but
mean,
there is
dude,
some credence to that.
two
Uh,
wins, two draws. That's pretty good. You know,
8 points in their yeah. I was gonna say that 8 points in their
they're
last four
they're
games. I mean,
they're out.
how many points does City have in their last four games? Zero, right? Or actually, maybe
Yeah.
not zero. Maybe three. But still, like
isn't it like one because they drew against Feyenoord and that was it?
no. I mean, like in the Prem.
Oh, you mean Prem? Yeah, okay, yeah. But honestly, they've been amazing. Bournemouth has been. I mean, they lost the last two games against Brentford and against Brighton. So
Yeah,
again, like I would say, fairly strong sides. But I just feel like Wolves are just doing great right now, right? I feel like they're finding their
yeah.
form.
Fair enough.
So I have to give this to Wolves, especially the fact that they are at home.
Wow, really? Because I feel like you always hate on Wolves. You're gonna go with
I
a Wolves
do,
win.
but dude, I mean,
Interesting.
But Wolves looking good. They're outside
I
of
yeah.
mean,
the
I'm
like
actually also going to
championship.
go for a Wolves win, to be fair, but I just feel like we crowd them all the time. They have statistically the worst defense in the league. And my justification for that is Bournemouth, in their last three Prem games, have underperformed their XG. So Wolves does have some leeway with making defensive errors and still being able to win this match. So I'm actually going to agree with you.
Oh wow. Okay. That's nice.
All right. Okay, then we move on. Nottingham Forest, our favorite team, right? Going against Ipswich Town. Who you got?
Man, I know
Nottingham!
Nottingham has
Yeah.
lost the last two games. However, Nottingham is just not like at the end of the day, they lost against I mean Newcastle and Arsenal. And
Yeah, but can we really blame
Forest,
them?
yeah, and Forest, they've been getting a lot of their points from mid to lower table teams. They're
Yeah,
playing Ipswich right now. This is like the perfect farming ground for them.
Yeah. Big,
exactly.
So I
big.
have to give this to Forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't honestly. We can't even look into Forest last loss against Arsenal because I'm pretty sure they didn't even play their best 11, did they? I mean, I
Yeah,
don't see Chris Woods here in that starting lineup.
yeah.
So, I mean, look, Ipswich are
Mm,
not defensively good enough to deal with Nottingham, and Ipswich are a team that relies on individual talent. Like when Liam Delap misses some shots, and when their midfield isn't being held together by Amori Hutchinson, like what are they gonna do?
Man,
Meanwhile, I feel
yeah.
like Nottingham can have like two, three players not playing well, but if the team is playing cohesively well, then it's all good. And
hun-
gotta have some faith in the CoDaKrew podcast's favorite team, Nottingham Forest.
I also
yeah.
do feel like the like if like your statement about what you said about Ipswich just being dependent on I guess individual talent is like if you just look at the last game against Manchester United, that
Yeah,
wonder goal from Hutchinson, that was like that was pure individual talent right there.
yeah, it was exactly.
And
Mhm.
genuinely Manchester United should have won that. But I mean,
Well,
dude, that's just
no, that's
something you
not.
can't
No, no, no,
control.
no, 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 no. If anything, Ipswich should have won that. I'm not gonna let's chill. But
Okay, but I just feel like, dude, that was the one goal you score, really? Like,
yeah, I get it. And I
yeah,
mean, again, it does say something that Ipswich weren't able to win that game because Liam Delap missed like multiple very clear cut chances to win the match, and it's that thing where like if one player is off for Ipswich, bro, that everything falls apart.
yeah,
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 but I guess Nottingham Forest is just a better coached and better built team, I guess.
yeah.
Yep. Next one, West Ham versus Arsenal.
Man, I think this is pretty easy. Arsenal are starting to find their form, I
Oh
guess.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then we have them coming against West Ham, who, I mean, haven't really seemed to find their form yet. I mean, they
They,
kind of have a little bit,
eh.
but they're not beating the Arsenal. There's no way.
No, it's canon that they'll lose to Arsenal actually, because if you look at their matches, so far 1/3 of their games they win, 1/3 of the games they draw, and 1/3 of the games they lose. It's like alternating. And
Okay.
here's the
So
thing: in each of their wins so far, every time they've won so far in the Premier League, they've lost the next game. And guess what West Ham just did last week?
they won.
Exactly. So Arsenal win. I agree.
All right.
Wait, what? Wait, that's how do you even notice that? Like,
Listen, I just feel different, bro. They call me the Nostradamus for a reason. I know too much. My ball knowledge is infinite.
oh
Oh
shoot,
dang, but
bro.
what if they break the streak, you know?
Yeah, who
Dude,
knows?
Arsenal are back, bro. Arsenal had a dip in form recently because they lost other players, but now even Odegaard's back. The whole team is back, right?
Oh
So,
yeah. Oh,
like, just
they really.
on pure talent, they should easily be able to win this, especially with how down bad West Ham is.
Oh yeah, and also Arsenal really showed off their might against Sporting CP in the Champions League yesterday.
Yeah, for
True.
sure. Yeah, that was
That
unbelievable.
5-1 was dominant, you know. It,
Yeah,
it,
for sure.
it probably hurts even more for City because City lost 4-1
Yeah.
to Sporting CP.
This is so.
Yeah, that's
Can
true.
you just say? Can I just say one thing? By the way, I just want to make a comment because you reminded me of something. It's so funny that City got destroyed by Sporting and Arsenal destroy Sporting. Remember at the beginning of the year where we were saying, Arsenal is getting closer and closer to Man City, and if there's ever a season that Arsenal overtake them, it's this year. We were right. It's just that instead of overtaking them to win the league, it's overtaking them to be second.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, I've like if you go back, I've been saying, dude, Liverpool's gonna win the league. This guy never put any faith in me, Darian.
Okay,
Like,
no,
I
but
just want to
dude,
say,
no, but the fact that you're a Liverpool fan just means that like I can't look too much into that, bro. To be fair,
okay,
like.
that's fair, but I do want to say I had the belief all of those.
You
I had
did,
the
you did.
belief.
No, no, no. Yeah, listen, you fully deserve to take in this new golden era of Liverpool.
I mean, I don't know about new golden era. I mean, the contracts are not looking too good right now.
Oh yeah, you guys
It's
got to keep your like top
I
three
mean,
like best
if, I
players.
mean, if y'all keep playing the way you are now, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to keep those contracts, right?
dude, I know, but from the look of it, I feel like one of them is gonna go. Like either Trent Van Dyke or Salah's gonna go. And
Listen, man, that's a next year issue. The way I
that
see it.
is, but it's just
Yo,
so like I
Just
don't know, it's
focus on
hard
the
to
moment.
you guys
it
got to
is,
complete the
but
treble.
it is, but it's so hard to focus on the moment when every single press conference after Mo Salah is like, "Oh yeah, I haven't gotten a contract offer. Oh yeah, I'm not sure about my future." Like, dude, like like
Yeah,
you can
I
say
get
focus
that.
on the future, but this guy Salah is not focusing. Like, he's just focused on the future. So what am I supposed to do as a fan? You know?
Yo,
Yeah, okay. I mean, I get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, it is what it is. Hopefully they get it all sorted out.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Uh huh. All right then. I guess we move on. Man United versus Everton. Last week, Man United, they were still getting used to having Amorim as the coach. So
Man,
it's
I just
interesting to
want
see
to
how they
say
adapt.
though, I feel like every single new Man United coach comes out buzzing, and the fact that Ruben Amorim, okay, like obviously he drew, right? But everyone's getting used to playing in a new system. I don't blame him, and also that was a complete wonder goal.
Yeah.
Okay, um, if I feel like Man United is capable of winning this again, I feel like they're playing slightly weaker teams, right? They have an easier
Right.
schedule,
Yep.
so Man United is only gonna get stronger as they adapt to the system. And
Yeah.
Everton, regardless of who's coaching them, I feel like Man United is capable of beating
Regardless of
Everton.
who's coaching them, we're
Yeah,
gonna
Damn,
kind of
tell
ignore the fact that
damn.
Sean freaking Dyche.
We're
But all
placing a
right.
lot on Sean Dyche, bro. Sean
Yeah,
Dyche.
Listen, can I give you my read of the situation?
sure.
Sean Dyche, the master of the dark arts, right now Everton are in 15th place. He has absolutely no need to win this match whatsoever. Why not give the team a bit more pressure? You know, like I feel like this is going to be one of those signature Sean Dyche intentionally loses so his team can have more pressure, and it's all good. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but if Sean Dyche wanted to, could he win this game?
Oh, if Sean
No.
Dyche wanted to, he could win the Prem. What are you talking about?
Oh
Oh
yeah.
shoot. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
why
buddy.
hasn't he? Why does he not want to win the Prem?
Bro, because he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to have that pressure, bro. He's like he doesn't want to have the fame and the constant media scrutiny. Like he's not about that life.
He doesn't need to if he wins every single time, you know?
Okay, bro. All right, buddy.
I just want to make it very clear I am trolling.
Okay,
He's
but you
not
are
trolling.
going with Man United win, right? Oh yeah,
Both of them Man
Darian
United
never
win.
trolls with Sean Dyche. Darian is a full Sean Dyche. Like Darian like kneels to Sean Dyche every day, bro.
Dude, Sean Dyche is the goat, dude. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. But so you guys both putting Man United win for this one, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Then we go on. This one, I think is quite interesting. Chelsea versus Aston Villa.
Man. For this one, again, I mean, I feel like Chelsea, just on the form that they are on right now, I do have to give this to Chelsea. However, I did find an interesting stat. It's not going to sway my opinion or anything, but this kind of does go against Chelsea. But Chelsea have only scored 41% of their goals from home, and that's actually the lowest ratio in the entire league, which is quite
Wait,
interesting.
I thought you said Palace only scored 3 of their 10 at home. No.
Uh, Wait, hold on. Is my
Uh,
fact a little wrong?
um,
Wait, yo, Kaibo,
yo,
Kaibo,
Uh,
you might be a little.
Kaibo.
um. All right, let me get back to that. But anyways, you can go ahead for now. But basically, Chelsea win. That's all that matters. It's okay. It's okay. Let me fact check that. My bad.
Yo, we clipping that at the beginning, by the way.
Yo, it might be a little
Let
bit
me
flawed.
fact check that, guys.
Uh,
Okay.
All
Um,
right.
listen, I can give you one stat that I'm very confident isn't fake, which is that Aston Villa have not won in their last 7 matches. Their
okay.
Wow.
form is diabolical. So I'm gonna have to go with Chelsea. Chelsea, on the other hand, they're a top 4 team. They're like solidified a top 4 team at this point, I feel like. So this should be easy for them. They're gonna be at home. I have full faith. Now here's the one dilemma I have now, right? There are 2 games left. There are 2 games left.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're probably gonna have the same prediction for those 2. And we both still have a multiplier left.
Mm-hmm.
So do we tank each other and both put a multiplier on this match?
Huh.
If you do it, I'll do it.
Uh, we both tank each other.
Wait,
That
like both
is
each other. Wait, you guys. Wait, you guys. Do you guys have the same prediction for this match, right?
Well, we
true.
do, but the thing is, I'm very sure we'll have the same prediction for the last 2 matches as well.
Yeah. So like,
Well,
it doesn't really matter then.
yeah,
Right.
okay,
So I'm
first of all,
saying
why would
we
I do
could.
that? Because you do have to understand that I have a times 3 left, you have a times 2 left. So if
Okay,
I put it on the same match as you put it, you have like a net gain. You
okay,
win either
I
way.
get that, but then again, we'll have to do that at some. Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter when we do that. So sure, whatever. We cannot do it for this game then.
Yeah, it doesn't. And also, I feel like, hmm, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's
All right.
fine.
I'm
All
cool.
right.
I'm cool with waiting it out. Maybe this guy's about to make like a howler. You never know. So
Yeah. Hey, who
I
knows?
guess I can save it because
Yeah.
you have to save it too.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, 1 second. Darian, you have a times. 2 left. Oh,
How about
right?
times 2 left? He has a times 3 left.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is true. Okay.
Man, we're agreeing too much. This is so boring.
Oh
Yeah, yeah.
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 Yeah. You know those final 2 matches, starting with Tottenham versus Fulham. You
I
guys
Man,
might be
mean,
agreeing.
come on.
You guys might be agreeing
I
again.
think this is pretty
Let's
easy.
be so for real right now.
Yeah, I mean, they just beat City 4-0. But again, Tottenham's form is really weird. I'm gonna put
That is true.
times 3 on this. I'm gonna use my multiplier on this one because I feel like if there's going to be any match that is kind of weird, it's gonna be this match. So,
Wait, so you're putting
um,
a times 3 on my prediction,
yes,
and what's your prediction again? A Tottenham win, right?
yes,
Like, listen, I fully agree with you. I'm also going for Tottenham win,
yeah,
and Fulham, like, Tottenham has the best form. They just beat City away. Fulham just lost the Wolves at home, dude. Like,
yeah,
bro, this is such a perfect matchup for Tottenham to win. So yeah, honestly, I'll put the times 2 on you because
yeah. But
I kind of have to at this point.
It's a strategic move, bro. Because
Yeah, it's a
now,
yeah,
strategic move. But that's
If
what I'm
Tana
saying.
wins, then that puts Darian
That
up
would put me up
for
one.
the one.
yeah,
Yeah,
So I think yeah. So Kai was betting on like there's a lower chance Tottenham wins this than like the other matches. So there's a lower
yeah.
chance he has to suffer that, which is
yes.
crazy game theory. But
But
No,
honestly,
but
you're basically betting there's a higher chance.
well, hang on.
yeah. I mean, no,
Hmm.
he's right. But okay, basically, my like logic is that Tottenham has like really weird form. Like, I don't really understand it. So like,
Yeah.
if they're gonna lose the game, they're gonna lose this game.
Mhm.
Like, if you look
Okay.
at who they're playing, they lose against Galatasaray, they lose against Ipswich,
Yeah.
but they somehow beat Aston Villa 4-1, and they beat like City 4-0, and they beat City
Yeah.
again before. Like this is the type of game that they're probably gonna bottle. So if anything, it's gonna be this game. I have to bet on and put my multiplier.
Honestly,
Oh
I
yeah,
feel like it's so
you're
hard to
basically
say like
betting on Tottenham to lose. You know.
it's
Yeah,
hard for me to say like it's hard for me to say like which team is more likely to not win in those different matches. So I'm fine with betting on Tottenham winning here to be more likely. That's
yeah,
okay with me. I'll do
yeah.
that.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Yeah.
Okay, I guess that leaves one match, and that is Liverpool versus Man City.
Oh my God. The welcome to the slaughterhouse city. Like, dude.
Oh boy.
Yo,
Wait. Hold on.
a slaughterhouse is crazy.
And let me just say, if you actually look, I don't know if you guys remember, but editor, can you put in the group chat? I sent a funny Instagram post. I don't know if you guys remember that, but it was that one Instagram post that was like, "Oh wow, the Premier League are predicting match
Match
score
score
now,"
now.
and
Liverpool.
literally like yeah, and okay, basically it's on the screen right now, and it's like it's like 16-0, but it's like the time, so it's like 4, but like literally, I'm telling you, that's gonna happen. Like we're gonna absolutely
You're gonna
destroy
win
them.
16-0.
Oh damn. Yo,
Realistically,
Loki, with the form that Man City is on, that's not out of the picture.
dude, I'm telling you, our team is like the perfect like anti-hero and anti-hero to like City. Or like actually technically we're the heroes. But like anyways, like literally
The
like
perfect antidote is what you're
yeah,
trying to
we're like
say.
yeah, like the perfect antidote. Like literally City, they cannot do transitions. They have no central play. Like they got like none of that. Us, bro, literally we don't really go out wide. The only parts we go out, we only have like one player out wide on the flanks. We counter like crazy, which City cannot deal with
Yeah, update.
whatsoever.
Omega cannot deal with it now because Stones, Diaz, and Rodri are out.
Yeah, no, yeah, they literally have no one. Like yeah, I mean, dude, this is gonna be so fun. Let me just say.
Dude,
Yo,
you're gonna be
wait,
running. You're
actually,
gonna be running. The second you get a counterattack, it's game over. Like the second you get a counterattack, it's an automatic goal. That's literally what it's gonna be. I mean, like I don't even like how are they gonna? They're gonna be relying. It's gonna be Liverpool that have the fastest counterattack in the league, and it's gonna be all in Kyle Walker's hands to somehow this like the slowest player in the league to somehow try to like find a way to defend that. Like it's so over.
Absolutely.
from
And
Man
I
City
also do
match.
want to say, like, what you just said about how every single counterattack they're going to score, like, literally, that happened with Tottenham. Tottenham scored
So
on like
true.
every single counter attack. They barely had the ball, but when they got the ball, they scored. So like, imagine that with, dude. Imagine upgrade the Tottenham three with like our front three plus our subs, dude. It's over.
Dude, yeah. And I mean, also, like, look at historically, look at Liverpool vs Man City matches. And when Liverpool plays City in the Prem, especially when it's like a game like this, where can we be so for real for a second? If Liverpool beat Man City, they're going to be 11 points clear. Like, if you're 11 points clear, you've basically won the league, especially when your main opponent has three of their key players injured. So
Yeah, Man
I'm
City
like,
is short.
I'm
They're short.
pretty much, honestly, I'm pretty much ready to say that if Liverpool win this match, which I think they will, they've won the league.
Yeah, no,
Mhm.
absolutely. And I'm telling you, this is like probably the most important match of our whole season, like at least for our Prem season. Like this
And the
is
thing
the
is,
determining factor.
every
And
time Liverpool has one of these determining factor games against City in the Premier League, they almost always win. It feels like historically.
yeah, and I also do want to say that it's more than just getting the points. It's just like the mental state that you're putting City in. If City wins this game, they come to Anfield and win this game, they have like that beam of hope, right? Like,
Yeah,
okay, I can still catch up. I'm still second, right? Because
yeah.
keep in mind, after all these losses, they're still second in the league, right? Like
True.
relatively, they're still doing pretty good.
And
Obviously,
then
on City side,
they'll
it's not
play,
too
and then
good.
they'll play
Uh-huh.
you again with a lot of their key players back at the Etihad, and they'll be thinking, I can narrow this gap to like, what's it at, 8 points right now? They could narrow it to 2 points, basically, just off those
Yeah,
two games.
exactly. Yes, but we win this game, dude. They're not catching up. There's no way. So
Yeah.
this is really important. Let's hope Anfield brings, brings everything, and I think we're gonna win this one. Yeah,
Yeah. Then we're gonna see Pep cry some more.
man. Wait. Okay. Have you guys seen that clip where Pep's like he's like scratching his head, and he has that cut on his nose, and he's literally just like he's. Oh my god.
Yo, I
He's like,
genuinely feel
wait,
so
suicidal.
bad for Pep as a
he's in
human, bro.
shambles, dude.
Dude,
He's
this
in
guy's
shambles. He was
genuinely like I've
openly,
never seen
bro.
this guy this
Bro was
stressed.
talking about self-harming in a
Wait, yeah,
press conference. I've
I was
never
gonna
seen
talk
that
about that.
before.
Yeah, dude, this guy's saying like how I want to cut myself in the middle of an interview. This
I have
guy is
never, dude. That
unreal.
like that. I mean, I know he's like it's a pretty it's a joke in bad taste, but like I can't. It's that's just I can't wrap my head around that, bro.
Yeah, this guy Pep, man, just after he signed an extension too, this guy is
True.
just like Xavi. This guy's gonna get sacked like Xavi. He signs an extension, and the day after, he's gonna get sacked, dude. But honestly, like,
Yo,
Crazy.
yeah,
man,
but
I honestly feel bad for Pep, bro.
yeah, man. I mean,
I
he
just
went
thought I just
from serial winners with FC Barcelona. He goes to Bayern, right? I mean, he wins everything in Germany. Comes to
yeah.
City, wins the league every single year, wins the treble. Even last year, as an off season, he still won the Community Shield and the league. And then now, dude, he's gonna go trophyless.
Dude, I just saw like Zealandism post a video and the thumbnail is Pep Guardiola with the nose cut and it's is bro okay. I mean, once Zealand is posting that, it's over. Like you're done.
Yeah, man. Kind of. I mean, to be fair, like at some point, I almost feel bad. Like, I know people don't usually have much empathy for City, but dude, in a way, I kind of feel bad, man.
Yeah,
It sucks.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
have to
mean,
agree with
like
you on
it's
that one.
I mean, say what you want about City. None of it is Guardiola's fault. Like it's like I didn't he openly say like if Man City are actually guilty of the FFP charges, I'm leaving.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Yeah. All right.
yeah,
That's all we have to say.
yeah. I mean, I think that's all we got. Is there anything else you want to discuss?
Not really. I mean, yeah, I think we're good here.
Yeah, so we're
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
For some
All right.
reason, compared to after the last few episodes, this one feels short as hell, bro. But it's all good. Uh
I
huh.
mean, dude,
This is
it feels short, but we're still at, I mean, 33 minutes,
yeah.
32
That's
minutes.
what I'm saying. It's like it's crazy how 33 minutes is short now. Okay,
Yeah.
but anyways,
Well,
let's
let's end it here. It honestly, the short videos tend to do better. So let's just yeah.
Oh,
yes.
do they?
Let's
That's
end it.
interesting.
All
All
right.
right, but yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yes.
yeah, thank you for listening, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, and give us some feedback in the comments if you want to see us discuss something else, football related or even non-football related. Who knows? But just let us know. And thank you for watching. Have a good day, guys. Peace.
Yep.
See ya.